And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in to Fairfax, Missouri. Trevor Mader with you here tonight, KMAland.com, KMA Sports YouTube channel. However you are listening, we have the final night of the Fairfax Invitational, the 90th annual, one of my favorite tournaments in all of KMA land. Going down tonight, we're going to start with the third place game between East Atchison and Nodaway Valley, two teams in the 275 conference. They're no strangers to one another, having already met this season. This game was originally supposed to take place on Saturday. However, due to the snow that came through the area, that was moved to tonight. East Atchison comes in. They are 8-6 on the year, led by head coach Dustin Barnes. And they're going to roll with their starting lineup, which they just announced moments ago. And we know Natalie Headland among the big contributors for the Wolves. Also Sophia Martin, Lizzie Schleter out there, Kiana Merriweather, and it looks like as well Tommy Lee Martin. As for Nodaway Valley, the Thunder, first year of that co-op between West Nodaway and Nodaway Holtz. They come in to this battle very familiar with East Atchison, 11-7 on the year, and we'll get their lineup set for you. It'll be Ava Graham jumping for them, Piper Hunt on the floor, as well as Savannah Marriott. Looks like Peyton Linville and Chloe Jenkins. So we are ready to get this going. The tip is won by Nodaway Valley, and Linville will bring it up and over for the Wolverines. Running point being guarded by Headland out top. Goes in the lane, extra pass, shot distorted. Jenkins had it for a moment, loose ball on the floor. Batted out, Nodaway Valley still got it. They're swinging around on the right side, and they'll reset back out top. Savannah Marriott, bounce pass in the corner. Jenkins thought about the three, swinging around the perimeter. Linville, extra pass, Hunt, back to Marriott in the lane. Graham made the extra pass, and it's deflected away on the shot by Piper Hunt into the hands of Jenkins, and a lengthy offensive possession for Nodaway Valley up to this point. And they go in the lane with Hunt, who then finds Graham, has it blocked, and it's rebounded by Peyton Linville. 1 minute in, no score. Here's a three, short by Hunt. Rebound by Natalie Headland, and a run across for Headland. Headland got it poked away for a moment from Peyton Linville. It'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with East Atchison. 7:05 left here in the first quarter. No score. Third place game, the Fairfax Invitational, will be Tommy Lee Martin inbounding, but we're going to delay the inbound so the boys teams that have just arrived can get to their respective locker rooms. It'll be South Holt taking on East Atchison in the boys championship game later tonight. On the inbound behind the defense and getting the bucket was Lizzie Schleter, and it's a 2-0 East Atchison lead here early on. First points of this game go to the Wolves. Nodaway Valley brings it up and across. Again, they win the lane, and it's stolen away. Martin comes up with it for East Atchison. They bring it across Merriweather. Merriweather swings it around left side. In the corner with it now is Tommy Lee Martin. In the lane, Headland. She's double-teamed. Loose ball on the floor. Merriweather ends up with it. She's picked up defensively. Goes back in the lane. Headland kick out to Sophia Martin. A three, no good. Rebound, though, there for it was Tommy Lee Martin. She gets the rebound, the putback, and it's a 4-0 East Atchison lead here with 6:20 left here in the first quarter, and that pressured zone defense, more of a trap defense, paying off for the Wolves right now. Again, up 4-zip. Now the ball goes high post. Now they kick it over. Here's a long two. Chloe Jenkins, it's blocked out of bounds. And it'll stay with Nodaway Valley. Piper Hunt will be the inbounder. These two teams met back on January 3rd. It was a 52-38 East Atchison victory. And Hunt on the inbound kicks it out top. Peyton Linville poked away, but a whistle and a foul. I think they're going to get Sophia Martin with the call on that one. 6:03 left here in the first. On the inbound, they tried to go to Graham. It's deflected away. It'll stay with Nodaway Valley still. The Thunder, led by head coach Mitch Barnes, inbounds it to Linville. Linville dribbled in. Now kicks it back out top, and will go to work from out there. To Marriott on the right side. High post, Graham. Graham had it deflected. She wanted to go down low. It's stolen away. Tommy Lee Martin comes up with it. East Atchison with the run out. Merriweather tried to make the pass to Headland. It's deflected to her and draws the foul. Does Natalie Headland. So she'll go to the line for 2. Natalie Headland, a recent Jim Hughes Real Estate Cam A-Land Athlete of the Week award winner. Would have been last week, actually, that she did that. Barry's the first one to make it 5-0 in East Atchison's favor. The next one, no good from her. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Merriweather and Graham both fighting for it. They'll say out of bounds stays. I'll go to Nodaway Valley. We've got timeout on the floor with 5:40 left here in the first quarter on KMAland.com.
The ARC Group, we take a disciplined approach to marketing. We understand that education and experience must be at the forefront of your decision-making process, and we also understand that all farms manage risk differently. This is Tim again with the ARC Group. I would like to meet with you, learn about your operation, understand your short and long-term goals, and then together we form a plan to maximize profitability on your farm. Call me at 712-370-3497 or visit us at agrisconsulting.net.
Well, the first 5 have gone to East Atchison. They lead 5-0 over Nodaway Valley. 5:40 left here in the first quarter of this Fairfax Invitational third place game, and Nodaway Valley brings it up and over. Hunt coast to coast lays it in. Makes it 5-2, and the bucket from Piper Hutt gets Nodaway Valley on the board. And then a turnover. East Atchison coughs it up. It goes out of bounds. Back to Nodaway Valley. I think they're saying Sophia Martin was over the line when she inbounded it. Nodaway Valley inbounds it out to Savannah Marriott. Marriott had it poked away. Merriweather ends up with it. Kenna Merriweather's got speed, races up, got ahead of herself. Loose ball stolen away by Linville. Now she wants to grab and go, and she brings it up and across through the lane, kicks out Hunt, step back 3, long of everything. Rebound though, Jenkins, or Graham rather, into the hands though of Headland. Here's Headland the other way. Headland driving in on Linville, pulls up, long 2, no good. Linville with the run out. Gets by a defender, no, stolen away by Martin. Lob to Headland, who lays it in, and forgive the camera guy me if he had a hard time keeping up with that one. Natalie Headland gets the bucket. And it's 7-2. East Atchison now will get a bump and a foul on Natalie Headland. It goes to be it'll be her first, second team foul. Looks like Headland and Sophia Martin will check out for East Atchison. Grace Oswald, Emily Bloom come in. Again, they'll pressure defensively. They love to do that, does East Atchison, as Hunt gets it up and across. They go to Jenkins. Jenkins with Graham kind of trailing behind the defense, has it sent back out, and they'll swing it around. That was deflected on the in pass, and they work it back in the lane. Graham banks it in at 7-4. In favor of East Atchison. Now a steal by Marriott. Marriott kicks it over Hunt. Hunt dribbles in, short 2, no good. Punched out of bounds, they'll say last touched by Nodaway Valley. Back to East Atchison with 4:07 left here in the first quarter. On the inbound, they get it to Martin. That being Tommy Lee Martin. A high pass, though, stolen away. Jenkins ends up with the swipe. And Linville will give it to Marriott out top. They'll now go high post. Graham Hunt behind the defense gets bumped, and Piper Hunt going to have a chance at some free throw opportunities. 3:48 left here in the first. And the guilty party on that one looked to be Lizzie Schleter. So the first free throw from Piper Hunt, good. 7-5 our score. And the next one from Graham, good as well. Makes it, or from Hunt rather, good as well. Makes it 7-6. Kenna Merriweather gets the inbound, brings it up and across for East Atchison. Stops, goes over on the left side to Emily Bloom, who makes one dribble, then hands it off to Grace Oswald, who's into the game. Back to Bloom. They wanted something in the post. It wasn't there, so they go to Lizzie Schlueter. She has it stolen away, though, by Marriott. Marriott dribbling in, will pull it back out. Right side Linville, far corner, Hunt, three for the lead, no good. Rebound, though, Jenkins. Jenkins dribbles through her defenders, lays it in, and Nodaway Valley has their first lead of the night, and that's going to prompt a East Atchison timeout with 3:13 left here in the first. 8-7, advantage Thunder here at KMAland.com.
Is believing. That's what you'll hear from customers that choose Barrett Auto Center of Glenwood time and time again. Barrett customers come in for vehicles and service work, but they come back for conversation and honest advice. They want one of the largest pre-owned and fully serviced inventories in KMA land, and they return when they've gone elsewhere and it just isn't the same. See and believe for yourself how little differences add up to a better car buying experience. Come back to Barrett's and Barrett'sAutoCenter.com.
Well, East Atchison scored the first 5. They scored 7 of the first 9. But now it's a 8-7 Nodaway Valley lead here in the third-place game of the Fairfax tournament. And Nodaway Valley will cook up some pressure defensively. And EA broke it but turns it over. Kind of a short pass ends up in the hands of Ava Graham, and Hayden Linville will bring it up and across for Nodaway Valley. Jenkins dribbles in, double team, shot left short. Graham comes flashing in to get the board and draws the foul. And that'll put Ava Graham at the line. She's got 2 points already tonight. Doesn't make it 3 as she leaves that one short. East Atchison district qualifier each of the last 3 years. Graham buries that one, makes it 9-7. So Ava Graham with the bucket. Nodaway Valley will again bring some pressure. Martin gets it across to Schlueter, or Oswald rather. Now they go in the corner to Tommy Lee Martin, who kicks it back out to Oswald. Sophia Martin's back into the game for East Atchison. She has it right now, lost it on the floor. Her and Marriott fighting over it. Jump ball, and the arrow stays with East Atchison. 2.5 left here in the first. 9-7 Nodaway Valley. Long pass in the high post. It was deflected into the hands of Schlueter. Not really sure where that one was going, but Schlueter got it for the Wolves. Martin to Sophia Martin. One dribble. Now to Lizzie Schlueter. Back to Martin in the corner. Tommy Lee Martin took one dribble, went to Sophia Martin. Then right back to Tommy Lee Martin. A little two-man game going on there. And now Schlueter way out top. Gives it back to Sophia Martin. Tommy Martin launches the three for the lead. That's well long. A little bit of contact between Hunt. And it looks to be Schlueter on the rebound attempt. It's out of bounds, untouched, so it goes to Nodaway Valley. A minute 58 left here in the first. Kenna Merriweather will come in for East Atchison. Looks like Emily Bloom will get a breather. Linville on the inbound. Pressured. They got it across with Piper Hunt. Hunt lost it for a moment. It's into the hands of Schlueter for East Atchison. Schlueter draws contact. They're going to call the block of the charge. They'll call the block. And Lizzie Schlueter will go to the free throw line with a chance to potentially tie this game if she knocks down both of them. Minute 45 left here in the first. Lizzie Schlueter, 2 points already tonight. On the front end, pushes it long. That foul, by the way, was on Peyton Linville. Her first, second team foul on Nodaway Valley, and the next one from Schlueter is good. So she goes 1 of 2, cuts it down to a 1-point deficit at 9-8. Again, East Atchison traps. Nodaway Valley breaks the trap. They go in the paint. Behind the defense was Graham, no good. Rebound into the hands of Tommy Lee Martin and Kenna Merriweather. Might have got away with the travel. Loose ball on the floor, though, is won by Graham, who Long pass to Hunt. Right back to Hunt. On the give for Marriott. Now Marriott, high post. Graham on a cut. Jenkins behind the defense. One power dribble, lays it in. Exactly how you draw that up. And Chloe Jenkins pushes the lead back up to 3 at 11-8. A minute 8 left here in the first quarter. Martin up the floor to Grace Oswald, who then swinging around. Kiana Merriweather, 3 for the tie. No good. Rebound Piper Hunt for Nodaway Valley. Under a minute left here in the first. 11-8 in favor of the Thunder. They get a little high post action. Swinging around on the right side. Back to the post. Turnaround jumper. Graham off the backboard wide. Jenkins rebound and she's fouled. So Chloe Jenkins will go. No, they're going to say it was on the floor, and that one's on Lizzie Schlueter, her second. She'll come out. Bloom comes in for Nodaway Valley, or for East Atchison. Jenkins checks out for Nodaway Valley. And on the inbound, they take one pass, and here's a 3. No good for Marriott. 1 by Kiana Merriweather. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Oswald with it out top for East Atchison. Dribbling around, right side Merriweather. Down to 20 seconds left here in the quarter. Oswald, left side Sophia Martin. One dribble, long pass Merriweather. Down to 15. Try to make the extra pass to Martin down low, and it's punched out of bounds. They'll say last touch by East Atchison, so another turnover for the Wolves. Those are plaguing them right now, as Nodaway Valley brings it up with 10 left here in the quarter. Hunt, corner 3, no good. Rebound, Graham, putback is good. And Ava Graham with the putback in the bucket of the horn gives the Thunder a 13-8 lead as we go to the second. Here in the third place game of the Fairfax tournament. KMAland.com.
Bedford Drug offers more than just your prescriptions. They are now providing immunizations, including flu, pneumonia, and shingles vaccinations. Plus, they offer prescription synchronization for your convenience. Stop in and visit with pharmacist Mike Schweitzer for more information. See their expanded gift selection, too. Convenience, competitive prices, and people willing to help. Just a few reasons that Bedford Drug is the pharmacy with more for you. Get professional and experienced advice on the spot. Bedford Drug on Main Street in Bedford.
For over 25 years, Chat Mobility has provided you the latest technology, competitive prices, and a nationwide high-speed network. Though important, we're a whole lot more. We serve your hometown communities, sponsor your local chambers and events. It's our goal to work hard while giving back to those who graciously support us. At Chat Mobility, our interests are much deeper than providing great service. We're just committed to serving you. To learn more, see us at chatmobility.com today.
Well, East Atchison had 7 of the first 9. Nodaway Valley closes on a strong run, though, and takes a 13-8 lead into the second quarter of the third-place game here at the Fairfax tournament. Loose ball on the inbound, out of bounds. Last touch by Nodaway Valley. It'll go to East Atchison, and Chloe Jenkins, who came out towards the end of the first quarter for the Thunder, checks back in. Kenna Merriweather gets the inbound. Little trap by Nodaway Valley. They're able to break it, though. Tommy Lee Martin to Sophia Martin to Kenna Merriweather. Left side Oswald back to Sophia Martin. Now in the corner, Tommy Lee Martin with it. Back to Merriweather. Making passes around the perimeter are the Wolves. Now back to Merriweather. In the lane, Schlueter out of position. Loose ball on the floor. Kept alive by Martin. Only to be stolen away by Nodaway Valley. Hunt got a hand on it. Ends up being stolen away by Ava Graham, who now has it, turns around, jumps, free throw line, shot left short, rebound, fought for by Jenkins and Schlueter. And they will say jump ball, the arrow goes to East Atchison. 7:08 left here in the half, and Kenna Merriweather gets the inbound and goes to Oswald, who goes to Sophia Martin. She brings it up and across to Oswald, left side Tommy Lee Martin, one step in. They have to go to work elsewhere. Here's a three. Sophia Martin, too long. Good positioning from Tommy Martin, and it's a foul as she draws that one, and she should, I'm going to say, was on the floor. That one is on Piper Hunt. So they'll inbound it. Over in the corner, Oswald thought about popping. Instead goes to Sophia Martin, who will swing at Merriweather. She'll launch a left-handed three. No good, well short. Rebound chased down, but out of bounds. Not touched by anybody, so Nodaway Valley regains possession. 6:41 left here in the first half. 13-8 they lead. Linville brings it up for the Thunder. They get it across half court with Marriott back over in the corner. Linville back to Marriott. To Linville. A two-person game going on between those two right now. Now they go high post. Graham. She turns her back to the basket. She might have had a look. Instead, Jenkins. Long contested two. No good. Graham rebound. Put back and one. Ava Graham now with 7 on the night. And when you've got that type of length in Class 1 basketball, you can do some nice things. And we're seeing that with Ava Graham as Natalie Headland comes back in. Sophia Martin checks out. That's the first foul on Grace Oswald. And Ava Graham has doubled up Nodaway Valley's lead on East Atchison at 16-8 with 6:15 left here in the half. Merriweather, dribble drive, kick out. Oswald thought about the three. Instead, long two, pushed it wide. Rebound Jenkins. Linville bring it up and over for the Thunder. Now Marriott back to Linville on the right side. Far corner, Hunt. We'll just go back to Graham. Double team, so she kicks it back out Linville. Now Hunt in the corner. Back to Linville. You're either trying to work something open it outside or feed someone inside. And Hunt on a cut on the pass to Graham. Lays it in. And Piper Hunt just snuck behind the defense. And it's now an 18-8 Nodaway Valley lead. Coach Dustin Barnes going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick one with them. Here, KMAland.com.
Looking for unlimited super fast internet you can always rely on? Look no further than FMTC's fiber internet. With so much relying on your internet these days, you need a connection you can trust. You can work from home, video chat, stream your favorite TV shows, and more without worrying about the stability of your internet. You could have what everyone else wishes they had.
Your connection to the world, FMTC.
Well, it's a 10-0 Nodaway Valley lead. They lead 18-8 over East Atchison with 5:35 left here in the first half of this third-place girls game of the Fairfax tournament. Falls City came from behind on Friday night to win the tournament, beating St. Joe Christian. This game was supposed to take place Saturday. Did not happen because of snow. They moved it to tonight, and Nodaway Valley, after starting kind of slow, has found some things offensively. Schlueter almost had it bumped away by Hunt. Into the hands of Oswald, though. Merriweather left side with it. High post. Schlueter kicks it back, Oswald. Left side, Merriweather. Long pass deflected into the hands, though, of Tommy Lee Martin, who pulls it out. Now Oswald, high post. Headland had a step on her defender, tried to make the extra pass, hit the deck, got it back to Oswald. Martin, long pass Merriweather. Merriweather dribbling in. Kicks out Oswald, and a whistle, and they're going to get Grace Oswald to the travel. So lengthy possession comes up unsuccessful for East Atchison. And now Oswald will come out. Sophia Martin will check in. 4:58 left here in the half. East Atchison will extend that zone out a little bit. Loose ball on the floor. Stolen away for a moment by Schlueter. She gets it back. Tried to make the pass out front to Martin, who gets it. That being Tommy Martin. Now to Merriweather. Merriweather kicks it to Sophia Martin. A three. Short. Martin, the rebound. Blocked by Jenkins. The East Atchison crowd thinking there was some contact there. There wasn't, at least not in terms of the officials. And a long pass to Hunt. is deflected out of bounds. I'll say last touched by East Atchison. So it'll stay with Nodaway Valley. 4:28 left in the half. Jenkins squares up from a long two. No good. Merriweather gets the rebound. Kenna Merriweather gets bumped out top, and that is the 4th team foul on Nodaway Valley. East Atchison, meanwhile, has 6, but that team foul was on Peyton Linville, her 2nd. Into the backcourt, Merriweather. Martin to Tommy Martin in the quarter. Now they swing around Kiana Merriweather. High post, Schleter, bobbled. Merriweather gets it, kicks it back to Tommy Martin. High post, Headland. Lost it in the bodies. It's still on the floor. Schleter falling down. Threw up a shot that was left short. Then we get a whistle. And I think it's going the other way. They're going to get the foul on East Atchison, and they will. It might be on Headland. And that's Natalie Headland's 3rd. That is a big one because she's going to come out. Also, it's going to put Nodaway Valley at the free throw line with Chloe Jenkins. And they're going to be in the free throw line or in the double bonus for the next 4 minutes and 2 seconds of this half. First one from Jenkins. Misses the front end. Rebound by Bloom. Nice box out from her. And Merriweather up the floor, lays it in on the bank. And first points of the second quarter for East Atchison come from Kiana Merriweather. Makes it 18-10. Now Linville across half court. Kind of into it. A little bit of a trap. Somehow weaves through it. Nice job by her to find the hole to Jenkins, who draws the foul. Almost had the and-one opportunity. But instead, Chloe Jenkins, who just missed a 1-and-1 the other way, will go to the line with 2 shots. That one's on Kiana Merriweather, her first, 8th team foul on East Atchison. First one by Jenkins, just missed it left. And Oswald will come in for East Atchison. Merriweather checks out. 3:38 to go here in the half. Jenkins, second one, good. Makes it 19-10. Up to a 9-point lead. Chloe Jenkins now with 5 of the night for the Thunder. East Atchison looking just kind of stale offensively. Wanted to go inside to Bloom. It was deflected. I think it was Marriott, one of the smallest girls on the floor, gets a hand on it, but it stays with the Wolves. 3:29 left in the half. On the inbound, it's deflected, stolen away. Jenkins poked away. And it stays with Nodaway Valley. They go a little high post action, and Jenkins in the lane. Back to Graham. 2 bounces off. Loose ball on the floor. Rebound won by Sophia Martin, and she is bumped and fouled. And that one is on, I think, Piper Hunt, her second. And it's East Atchison basketball. 3 minutes left here in the half. Oswald, left side Merriweather. Back to Oswald. Martin to Oswald. Back to Martin, a 3 from Sophia, left short. Rebound in the corner. Ground by Marriott. 2:40 left here in the half. They bring it up with Linville. High post, Graham. Marriott jumper, corner, free throw line, good. And Savannah Marriott gets in the book, makes it 21-10. Kiana Merriweather quickly their way, dribbles straight up, and finds Tommy Martin, who goes out top to Oswald. Oswald to Sophia Martin. Now Merriweather contested two. Too strong. Rebound won by Ava Graham. 2 minutes left here in the half. 21-10. Nodaway Valley has pushed this lead up just kind of slowly. Graham goes to Linville. Corner, Hunt, three. No good. Rebound won by Tommy Martin. Minute 45 left here in the half. Martin up the floor. Bumped away by Marriott out of bounds. It will stay with East Atchison. With a minute 43 left here in the half, and we'll see some substitutions. For Nodaway Valley, they'll bring 3 new faces in. Martin gets it on the inbound. Long shot from her, no good. Rebound won by Paige Harrison, who's into the game. And they'll go in the lane. Contested, banked, and won. Riley Linville, who just came in. Tough shot. She threw it up, drawing contact. And when things are going well, they are going well. And that's how things are going right now for Nodaway Valley. It's Riley Linville, a chance to the old school three-point play. Does it. Makes it 24-10. Merriweather will bring it up and across for East Atchison. They'll pull it out. They go high post to Schlueter. Try to go in the lane, Tommy Martin. And it's out of bounds. Off of East Atchison, back to Nodaway Valley. Minute 15 left here in the half. High post, Graham at the free throw line. Kicks it out. Here's Mary at 3. In and out, no good. That was about halfway down. Schlueter gets the rebound for the Wolves, and they'll bring it up and over Oswald. Oswald, right side, Merriweather. Merriweather had a bump for a moment into the hands of Schlueter, who lays one in. And that is just the second field goal of this quarter for East Atchison. It came with 45 seconds left in the half. Marriott back to Mary on the right side. Now they go left, so a two-man game going on between Sydney Marriott and Savannah Marriott. Now they get Graham involved. Turns around, puts one up. It was deflected. Linville got behind and got the board and then traveled. So back to East Atchison it goes. With 23.1 seconds to go here in the half. On the inbound, Kiana Merriweather gets it to the bottom of your screen, and she'll bring it up and across after a pass. Almost poked away by Marriott. Now to Claire Martin over in the corner. Oswald back to Martin. Down to 10 left here in the half. Merriweather launches a 3, banks it in. And Kiana Merriweather from downtown gets this deficit down to single digits. A full heave. Marriott's no good at the end of the half, and that is how it ends. So 24-15, Nodaway Valley, a strong quarter from them. And they go to the break up 9. Here in Fairfax, KMAland.com. We will take a break. Halftime coverage coming up here in just a few minutes.
Kane with Gowing Plumbing. Gowing Plumbing is the name to remember for 24-hour service. That includes after hours and weekends, because that is when problems usually occur. We're located in Shenandoah, but we also serve the surrounding communities. That's the way it's been done for more than 70 years. And we work on boiler heat, so call fully licensed Gowing Plumbing any time of day or night. 246-1803 or after hours at 712-310-9248.
Coaching great John Wooden once said, "It's the little details that are vital. Little things make big things happen." Just as in the world of sports, this quote is vital to the work that we do at Hackett Livingston Funeral Home in Shenandoah. We take care of all the details so that you can focus on what is most important, caring for your family and healing. Hackett Livingston Funeral Home, serving all of Southwest Iowa since 1951.
HawkeyeFord.com. It's where you'll find a complete selection of pre-owned cars and trucks. It's also where you can estimate your trade-in value and receive a no-hassle quote. Since 1988, Hawkeye Ford has been offering a high level of customer service and a commitment to making the process of buying your vehicle an enjoyable one. They strive to deliver 100% satisfaction every time you visit their location on Highway 34 east of Red Oak or on their 24/7 location, HawkeyeFord.com.
Iowa Western Community College has important news for you. If you're a high school senior trying to figure out what your next step in life will be after high school, consider this. Students learning trade-specific skills will get you into the workplace quicker, making a good living and having a lot less college debt. Iowa Western offers 1 to 2 year programs in nursing, welding, industrial tech, and advanced manufacturing, plus many others. Great skills and great pay in less time. Talk to Iowa Western Community College in Clarinda and Shenandoah and start planning your future now.
When buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always a great choice. Legacy Mutual Insurance in Clarinda is a local company and has served communities in southwest Iowa since 1870. We have independent agents ready to help you with your farm, home, and auto coverage. Go to our website at legacymutualia.com for a complete listing of our agents. For over 150 years, your family's needs and success have been our priority. That's our legacy at Legacy Mutual Insurance.
Since 1892, Malvern Bank has been building community from 404 Main Street in Malvern, Iowa. For generations, Malvern Bank has been serving local businesses, families, and farms to help them achieve their goals in every step of their lives. From saving for college to planning for retirement and everything in between, Malvern Bank is your full-service community bank. Call, click, or stop in today to apply for an account, loan, or credit card. Malvern Bank, we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Nutrien Ag Solutions is your leading agricultural retailer of crop inputs and expert solutions. And they're your choice in the region for top-of-the-line products and customer service. When nothing short of the best is your standard, talk with Nutrien Ag Solutions in Westboro, Missouri, Coyne, Percival, and Essex, Iowa for fall application and products. Nutrien Ag Solutions, growing your crops and your bottom line.
Find your place at Northwest Missouri State University. From day one, experience a university like no other. In the classroom, you'll find career-ready academic programs and hands-on learning, not to mention championship sports teams and clubs. Find your passion and your people. Plus, textbooks and a fully loaded laptop are included in your tuition, with $19 million in scholarships and aid available. They also have a 97% placement rate. Visit nwmissouri.edu to apply today. Northwest Missouri State University, where Bearcats connect.
America is choosing to be a healthier nation. That's why so many people choose a Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and offer a full range of vitamins, non-prescription medicines, cold remedies, and convenient items for you and your family. And when it comes time to have a prescription filled, you can always count on your Health Mart family pharmacy to do it right. Take your next prescription to Oakland Pharmacy in Oakland, a locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you. OSI is considered a premier global food provider by many of the world's leading brands. OSI delivers leading-edge food solutions for product development as well as processing, and much of it is done from their Oakland, Iowa plant. Being a leader in the industry allows OSI Oakland to give back to the communities by sponsoring area high school events, offering special programs for veterans, and other community outreach programs. To learn more, visit osigroup.com and search for the Oakland, Iowa location. OSI is considered a premier global food provider by many of the world's leading brands. OSI delivers leading-edge food solutions for product development as well as processing, and much of it is done from their Oakland, Iowa plant. Being a leader in the industry allows OSI Oakland to give back to the communities by sponsoring area high school events, offering special programs for veterans, and other community outreach programs. To learn more, visit osigroup.com and search for the Oakland, Iowa location.
At PCSB, we believe in helping our customers and our community grow, and service is how we do it. This is about making banking better. We are here to serve. We have an innovative spirit and a heart for people that moves us to do what's right. Because at the end of the day, we know what matters most. Visit us online at wearepcsb.com. PCSB, we believe in you. Member FDIC.
Well, we're getting ready to begin the second half here in Fairfax, third place game of the Fairfax Invitational. Trevor Matter with you here, 90th annual edition of this tournament. It is a grand time all the time here in Fairfax, Missouri. On Friday night, the Falls City girls out of Nebraska came down, got the tournament title, doing so with a win over St. Joe Christian. The Rockport boys as well took third place on Friday night. These games supposed to take place on Saturday, did not happen due to the snow that came through the area. They decided it was in the best interest of everyone involved if they did not play these games on Saturday night, and things cleared up, and we're here tonight for a fun time. The boys championship game will follow with East Atchison taking on South Holt for all the marbles. That's a rematch. A fun fact, that's a rematch of the 2019 finals of the Fairfax tournament. I know nobody listening cares, but that was the first broadcast I ever did at KMA. It was East Atchison, South Holt in the finals of the Fairfax tournament. South Holt ended up holding on in a fun game to get the victory. That night we'll see who takes care of business here tonight, but we're going to continue on with this girls' third place game. Nodaway Valley on top 24-15. They were down 7-2 early on. It was a 5-0 run to start the game for East Atchison, a 5-0 run to end the half as well, but other than that, it was Nodaway Valley doing what they wanted. They created some pressure. East Atchison just never was comfortable. Looks like both teams going to go with their starters on the floor. And it'll be Nodaway Valley basketball to begin this third quarter. Piper Hunt with it. To Peyton Linville. We'll go high post. Graham, here's a long two. Hunt, no good. Rebound, Graham, no good on the putback. Out of bounds, last touch by East Atchison. They'll say it stays with Nodaway Valley. And off the whistle, Coach Mitch Barnes sees something he doesn't like. For Nodaway Valley, so he'll take a timeout, draw something else up. We'll take quick 30 with him at KMAland.com.
Many businesses talk about service, but at Rogers Pharmacy, it's not just talk, setting them apart from the big box stores. They're a full-service pharmacy where you can not only fill prescriptions, but they also carry an impressive line of medical equipment to meet all of your needs. So whether you need oxygen, CPAP, BiPAP, lift chairs, or diabetic shoes, Rogers Pharmacy has them all. Let their family serve your family. The full-service, family-owned, independent Rogers Pharmacy, located in Tarkio, Mound City, Maryville, and St. Joe. Visit RogersRx.com.
Well, welcome back to Fairfax here at KMAland.com. Fairfax Tournament Invitational third place game going down tonight on the girls' side. Nodaway Valley a 24-15 lead early in the second half. Three ball no good from Savannah Marriott. Rebound, though, won by Ava Graham, although she can't get the shot to go. Kenna Merriweather gets the board for East Atchison. Here come the Wolves. Merriweather trap, gets it to Martin. Now in the corner, Tommy Martin dribbles once, poked out. Sophia Martin. Back to Merriweather. Over in the corner, Tommy Martin to Schlueter. Passes behind Headland, hit the deck, got it to Merriweather while falling down. Now Tommy Martin in the lane. Schlueter shot left short, loose ball. Fought for in the corner. Linville extended for. I think she was out of bounds when she touched it. And they're going to say she was. And it stays with East Atchison. In the lane, Headland able to tip it back out. Martin to Merriweather. Merriweather dribbles in, kick out. Tommy Martin, one dribble, back to Kenna Merriweather. High post Headland off a deflection. Contested jumper from her, banked wide. Rebound though Schlueter, kick out Tommy Martin. Martin back out. Sophia Martin, long two. No good. That time the rebound won by Linville for Nodaway Valley. Linville up and over to Marriott, who's got it out top. Marriott out near half court, almost got called for a backcourt violation. Goes to Linville, who makes the pass back to Marriott. Here's a long two. Jenkins, good. And the post play from Nodaway Valley continuing to plague East Atchison. That makes it 26-15, and Martin might have got away with a backcourt violation. It's Merriweather now to the hoop, contested from her, no good. Rebound tipped around. Linville comes up with it for Nodaway Valley, and then a foul on Merriweather, who was trying to play the steal. Makes it 26-15. We'll get a substitution for East Atchison as Oswald comes in. McKenna Merriweather just picked up her second foul, will check out. And 26-15, Nodaway Valley leading in the third place game, 5:50 left in the third. Here's Linville being guarded by Schlueter. Bounce pass to Marriott, back to Linville. Trying to get Graham in the high post, so have to reset Marriott now over the corner. Jenkins, three from her, along with everything. Rebound though, Piper Hunt. Bounce pass Marriott, got by her defender. Actually, it's Linville who goes to Graham. Contested shot left short. Bodies all over the place, and they're going to say a bump and a foul on Nodaway Valley. On Graham, her first, gives it to East Atchison. 26-15 Thunder. On top. Oswald will bring it up and over to Headland. Free throw line. She drives in. Lots of contact. She draws the foul. And Natalie Headland, who has been spectacular for the Wolves this season. Only 3 points so far tonight. Got 3 fouls, so hasn't seen a lot of action. That foul is on Chloe Jenkins, her first, and Headland gets the front end of the free throws to roll. Makes it 26-16, and the next one from Natalie Headland gets the same roll, 26-17. Well, St. Joe Christian was down 8 the other night in girls play, Fall City was down 8 the other night in girls play, came back and beat St. Joe Christian. East Atchison, they were down by 14. Actually, yeah, 14 in the first half. See if they can have a little magic in them. Down 9 at the moment. Nodaway Valley spreading things out. Hunt in the corner. One dribble back to Linville. To Marriott. Back to Linville. They are taking their time offensively. Oh, bounce past Marriott. As EA wants to trap. Loose ball. Oswald got it. They've got numbers. Schlueter had it poked away by Marriott. Jump ball. But the arrow will stay with East Atchison, and they will bring Merriweather and Bloom in. And it looks like Sophia Martin and Lizzie Schlueter will come out for East Atchison. 4.5 left here in the third. Oswald over in the corner, long pass Merriweather. Thought about the three, gets picked up, so she goes to Tommy Martin. Headland to the high post, tipped away Linville into the backcourt. Saved by Oswald. And again, Headland will go to work in the high post, but nothing there for East Atchison up to this point. Merriweather over in the corner, Bloom, back to Merriweather. Oswald, right side, one dribble, Merriweather, will launch a three, they need it, it's no good. Rebound one by Ava Graham. And Nodaway Valley will slowly bring it up. 3:47 left here in the third, 26-17. Over in the corner, Jenkins. Headland got in front of the passing lane to Graham. Here's Headland. Gets bumped by Linville, and that's going to be a foul on Peyton Linville. That's the first Bring it on Jenkins. Actually, like Linville was the one that initiated the contact. So going in the backcourt, Merriweather had it to Oswald. Back to Merriweather. Headland will pop from the corner. No good. Nobody there to rebound here. Piper Hunt comes up with it for Nodaway Valley. 3:20 left here in the third quarter. Schlueter's back into the game for EA. Tommy Martin checked out just moments ago. There's a long two, no good, and a whistle and a foul. Bloom and Graham were fighting for it. And they're going to get Graham with the push-off. That's her second. Merriweather gets the inbound, dribbles herself into a trap, but gets bumped. Hunt and Linville were both there, and the guilty party on that one was Linville with the blocking foul, and that's her third. Fourth team foul of this quarter for Nodaway Valley, beginning to pile up. Merriweather with on the right side to Bloom. She'll launch an open three. In and out, no good. That was halfway down. Piper Hunt with the board, though, for Nodaway Valley. That could have been a big one. Now over the other way, Hunt to Linville. Marriott, high post, Graham. Behind the defense was Hunt. Cuts it to Jenkins, who streaked to the hoop, missed the shot, gets the rebound, though, and it'll kick back out. Three, Marriott, no good. Hunt, rebound, pulls it out. Nodaway Valley just dominating the boards right now, but Linville trapped out top, got it to Marriott, now over in the corner. Hunt, three, in transition, no good. And Headland comes up with a rebound for East Atchison. 2:10 left here in the third. Headland dribbles it. Are they going to say off of Nodaway Valley? Looks like it was. And it was. It'll stay with East Atchison. 2:08 left here in the third. Schlueter on the inbound from the free throw line. They're going to say that was tipped on the shot, out of bounds. Stays with East Atchison. 2:05 left in the third. There have been 4 total points in this quarter. 1 bucket from each team. Merriweather, Oswald, three, left short. Rebound Linville. And here comes Nodaway Valley. Linville up the floor to Marriott. Now Hunt has some separation. Extra pass too tall for Jenkins. Chases it down low in the corner. And goes to Marriott. Now Hunt, corner three. Bang! And Piper Hunt from downtown. She's got 9 of the night. Makes it 29-17. And just like that, the lead back up to 12. Schlueter throws it out to Bloom. It's out of bounds off the foot of a Nodaway Valley player. I think it was Jenkins it was off of. It'll go back to East Atchison or stay with East Atchison as Bloom comes out, and looks like Schlueter will check out as well for East Atchison. 1:22 left here in the third. Headland had it poked away, stolen away by Marriott out front. Here's the other Marriott. Contested shot, no good. She's fouled. Sydney Marriott got it on the steal from Savannah Marriott. And now Sydney will go to the line. A chance to add to this lead. 1:14 left here in the third. Riley Linville also into the game. And the first one from Sydney Linville is good. Or Sydney Marriott, rather, is good. 30-17 our score. Next one good as well. Make it 31-17. And just every time East Atchison thinks they have an answer, Nodaway Valley gets a bucket to stop that. Here's Oswald out top. Back to Merriweather. Who goes to Oswald. One dribble to Martin in the lane. Headland quiet tonight. Turnaround contested shot, no good. Rebound punched around. Tommy Martin's got it in the corner. Now Merriweather left side. Back to Oswald. Right side, Sophia Martin. Back to Oswald. Left corner, Merriweather off a deflection. Gets it. Oswald open three. Top of the key, no good. Headland rebound. Put back, no good. Left long. And Chloe Jenkins gets the board for Nodaway Valley with 35 seconds left here in the third. They might play for the final shot of this quarter. Sydney Marriott to Savannah Marriott, back to Sydney. High post, Linville kicks it out. Hunt down to 15. They'll go back to Linville. And behind the defense for a moment was Jenkins. It's blocked into the hands of Headland with 10 left here in the quarter. Oswald up, lost it for a moment. Goes to Martin, down to 5. Headland in the corner, down to 4. Oswald, 3. Merriweather at the horn. Banks it in. And Kiana Merriweather, kind of similar to what she did in the first half, ends the third quarter on a bucket, makes it 31-20, but East Atchison a steep hill to climb as we go to the fourth here in KMAland.com, the third place game of the Fairfax Invitational.
When people ask me what my dad does, I still don't have exactly the right answer. This is Sadie, and my dad is Shane from Schaff Ag. I know he takes calls and texts early in the morning and late at night. I know he does research to find the best products at the best prices. And I know he says, I'll get that done for you. But I guess I'm still not sure what all is involved in every aspect of agronomy. But I know my dad does it all. Call Shane at Schaff Ag and see for yourself. 712-520-1333.
This is Josh with Shore Motor Company in Clarinda to remind you that we are your local Chevrolet, Buick, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Chrysler dealer. With straightforward pricing, transparent trade appraisals, and no finance manager to deal with, we make your purchase the easiest you've ever experienced. That's our promise to you. And with an express lane for quick oil changes open 6 days a week, our service department is sure to impress you as well. Shore Motor Company in Clarinda, proudly supporting local high school sports.
Well, we go to the fourth here in Fairfax. Trevor Mayer with you, third place game of the Fairfax Invitational, the 90th rousing rendition of it. And the hometown East Atchison Wolves find themselves right now in a 31-20 deficit. It is Nodaway Valley basketball coming out of the timeout, and up the floor quickly they go. And they tried to thread the needle to Riley Linville. It's out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Nodaway Valley. Back to East Atchison. The Wolves need to find a spurt here. Headland, Merriweather hit a 3 at the end of the third. Will hand it off Sophia Martin, back to Oswald, stolen away by Savannah Marriott, and then she's fouled by Tommy Martin. That is not what they were trying to draw up there. That's the third on Martin. Third team foul on East Atchison in this half. Up the floor, Marriott has it poked away. But a foul. And that one is going on Oswald, her second. And now Chloe Jenkins comes in. Riley Linville checks out for Nodaway Valley. On the inbound, out top, Graham almost got bumped into the back court, but got it away in time. Now Marriott in the lane. Jenkins, one dribble over Headland. Tough shot gets it to go. And the post play with Chloe Jenkins and Ava Graham has had their way with East Atchison tonight. Again, this is the second meeting of the year between these two teams. Deflection over in the corner to Headland. Headland needs to get something going offensively, but she'll make the pass to Oswald. It goes to Merriweather. Back to Oswald. Now Sophia Martin, a 3. No good. Rebound won by Chloe Jenkins. Down to 7 minutes left in this one. Piper Hunt in the lane to Graham. Shot left short. Rebound Tommy Martin. Martin up across half court, has it bumped away from her, out of bounds. It'll stay with East Atchison. 6:40 left here in regulation, 33-20. East Atchison leading Nodaway Valley. Looks like Savannah Marriott, who just picked up her second foul, will check out. Sydney Marriott will come in. Oswald to Merriweather, back to Oswald over in the corner. Martin back to Oswald in the lane. Merriweather. Now they go to Headland to the free throw line and makes the extra pass. Martin too far ahead of herself, hits the deck, out of bounds. And that's a turnover. Back to Nodaway Valley with 6:21 remaining. EA showing a little bit of a man look. Hunt being guarded by Merriweather. Threads the needle. Loses it though. Oswald's got it. EA with numbers for the moment. Oswald will pull up to Merriweather. Contested shot no good from her. And they're going to get the foul. That might be on EA. We will see. And it is on Kiana Merriweather, who kind of went in a little out of control. It's called for the foul. That's the 5th on East Atchison in this half. 3rd on Merriweather in this game. 6 minutes left here in the regulation. Linville to Jenkins. Long two. Long of everything. Hunt though with the rebound. Sydney Marriott to the hoop. Fouled on the floor. It's a 16 foul on East Atchison. Again, coming up later on tonight, the championship game of the boys bracket. East Atchison taking on South Holt. The 3rd time this year those two teams have met. Here's Hunt. Shot no good from her. Tommy Martin with the rebound, and it's kind of go time for East Atchison. Martin to Merriweather. Merriweather pulls up. Is fouled on the arm as she pulls up, and Kiana Merriweather will go to the line. Kind of a delayed whistle, but it looked like from here there was probably some contact. And they eventually agreed. It's on Chloe Jenkins, her 2nd. So Kiana Merriweather at the free throw line. Misses the first one off the iron. Point in the game where you want to score with the clock stopped if possible. And they don't do either there. Merriweather misses both. And it's rebounded by Savannah Marriott. And then Coach Barnes going to take a full timeout, that being Mitch Barnes for Nodaway Valley. We'll take one with him, 33-20, 5:32 remaining here in Fairfax.
No better time than game time to catch up with friends, enjoy a cold beverage, and let someone else prepare the delicious food. And there's no better place than Stadium 34 in Red Oak. Kitchen, cocktails, and sports are all offered at the Stadium 34 Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. and weekends from 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. Serving delicious breakfast, lunch, and dinner, plus banquet rooms and catering options are available. Call 623-1021 or better yet, stop by Stadium 34 at 1200 Senate Avenue in Red Oak.
Sports teach our children important life lessons, like how to work together as a team and the importance of a great coach. TS Prosperity Group, a division of TS Bank, understands the importance of a successful team, especially when it comes to your finances. Let TS Prosperity Group be the coach of your financial team to help guide you to success with the goal of sleeping better, knowing your prosperity is protected for the next generation. Contact tsprosperitygroup.com to schedule your free 30-minute consultation today.
5:32 left here in the 3rd place game of this Fairfax Invitational, and it is a 33-20 Nodaway Valley lead. Thunder trying to take 3rd place here tonight in the girls bracket. And right now Piper Hunt with the basketball, hands it off to Savannah Marriott, who goes over in the corner. Graham to Jenkins. Jenkins trying to get positioning. Has to just kick it out. Marriott a little runner, step on her defender, misses the shot, gets the rebound, blocked by Hedlund. And they'll bring it up with Oswald. Oswald, Merriweather. Back to Sophia Martin. Now Merriweather, lefty three, no good. Chloe Jenkins gets the rebound. Shots just are not falling for East Atchison. There's a foul in the backcourt on Grace Oswald. 4:58 left in regulation. The Thunder in a 1-on-1 opportunity. That is the 4th on Oswald. And the first free throw from Marriott is good. To make it 34-20. And the next one, good as well, makes it 35-20. And time of the essence right now for East Atchison. Hedlund gets it up and over, gets fouled. That is the 17th foul on Nodaway Valley, so Natalie Hedlund now will go to the line. With 4:43 to go. Hedlund's first one, good. 35-21. Here's the next one from Hedlund. Good as well. Back down to 13. Natalie Hedlund quietly up to 7 points. 35-22. 4:40 left here in regulation. I imagine we're going to see Nodaway Valley slow it the heck down. Hayden Linville with it out top. Dribbled in for a moment. Now she's being guarded by Martin. High post Jenkins. She'll turn around and launch over the free throw line and knock it down. That's the type of night it's been. Kobe Jenkins with 11, back up to 15 on the inbound. Linville bumps Kenna Merriweather, and Merriweather's going to go the other way for a free throw opportunity. So Kenna Merriweather at the line. 37-22, Nodaway Valley leading East Atchison. The Thunder came in there 11-7 on the year. Merriweather misses the first one. Hedlund gets the rebound and is fouled. So Natalie Hedlund will go to the line, and they're going to get, I think it's on Linville as well. No, actually, check, that was on Jenkins, her fourth. Linville also had her fourth moments ago, and Natalie Hedlund knocks down the first one. (37-23), second one, no good. Rebound, won by Piper Hunt for Nodaway Valley. EA needs to force some turnovers. They want any chance of getting in this one. Hunt through the traffic, runner from her, no good. Rebound tipped around, still on the floor. Bodies all over the place. It's like a mosh pit. And jump ball, the arrow will stay, no, go to East Atchison. I think we're going to see a substitution. Tommy Martin comes in. Grace Oswald checks out for East Atchison. Lizzie Schlieder in there as well. 3:55 left. Wolves down by 14. Here's a run out. Hedlund to Schlieder behind the defense. Leaves it in. That's a bucket they needed. Now we'll get a whistle and a timeout. It's a little run here for East Atchison on the bucket from Lizzie Schlieder. Makes it 37-25. 3:50 left here in regulation. KMAland.com.
No better time than game time to catch up with friends, enjoy a cold beverage, and let someone else prepare the delicious food. And there's no better place than Stadium 34 in Red Oak. Kitchen, cocktails, and sports are all offered at the Stadium 34 Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. and weekends from 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. Serving delicious breakfast, lunch, and dinner, plus banquet rooms and catering options are available. Call 623-1021 or better yet, stop by Stadium 34 at 1200 7th Avenue in Red Oak.
Well, 3:50 left in this one, and it is a 37-25 lead for Nodaway Valley over East Atchison here in the third place game of the 90th annual Fairfax Invitational. Trevor Mader with you here tonight. Coming up after this one, we'll take about a 15-minute break, 10-15-minute break in between games. And we'll have the boys championship game between East Atchison and Southold. It is Nodaway Valley basketball coming out of the timeout. They were down early. They gave up the first 5, 7 of the first 9. Took a lead into the second quarter. Led by 11 going into the break. As they get fouled, it'll go to the line. And now it just comes down to make your free throws, and you're probably going to win this game. They'll put Hayden Linville at the line. Linville, the only starter to not score so far tonight for Nodaway Valley. So Jim gets really quiet, save for me talking. And the first one good from Linville. So she gets in the scorebook, makes it 38-25. These teams met earlier in the year, and it was a East Atchison victory. The next one from Linville. Good as well. 39-25. Back up to a 14-point lead for the Thunder. 3:40 left. Martin to Sophia Martin over in the corner. Kenna Merriweather back to Martin. Now to Tommy Martin. Now to Sophia Martin. High post Headland. Double team. Dribbles through it. Gets picked up. Back out Sophia Martin to Merriweather. Had an open look. Pass was behind her though. Now they'll work it inside. Headland swings at Merriweather. Back to Sophia Martin. She'll launch a three. No good. Rebound. Tipped out of bounds by Schlueter. To Nodaway Valley with 3:16 remaining. Marriott on the inbound. Gets trapped. Goes to Linville. CA's going to throw the kitchen sink defensively. And a loose ball foul. That might be on Merriweather, and if it is, that I believe, no, they're going to say it wasn't a foul. It's out of bounds. I thought the whistle came before the ball went out of bounds. That's probably a good thing for EA that it's not a foul. Merriweather playing in foul trouble. Here's Linville, bounce pass, Graham, no good. That was drawn up well. Graham gets the rebound back. Misses that one as well. Martin can't glove the rebound, though, on the second attempt, and it's back to Nodaway Valley with 2:49 remaining in this one. Hunt on the inbound. Open to Marriott in the corner. Dribbles right to left. Back to Hunt. Back to Marriott. High post, Graham, back to Jenkins, bumps Headland. They're called a block on Headland. There's a lot of contact between Headland and Jenkins, and they say Headland the guilty party. That's her fourth. And Chloe Jenkins, who has 11 on the night, will go to the line, a chance to add to this lead. And we'll see Bloom and Oswald come in. Martin and Schlueter check out. 2:36 to go. First free throw from Jenkins. Good on the 1-and-1. She's up to 12. The lead is up to 15. It's 40-25. The next one from Jenkins, good as well. She's up to 16. That's also or 13. That's team high, and it's a 16-point lead for Nodaway Valley with 2:30 left here in the game. Bloom, three, nothing but net. And a timeout taken by EA head coach Dustin Barnes with 2:26 left here at CamAland.com.
Sports teach our children important life lessons, like how to work together as a team and the importance of a great coach. TS Prosperity Group, a division of TS Bank, understands the importance of a successful team, especially when it comes to your finances. Let TS Prosperity Group be the coach of your financial team to help guide you to success with the goal of sleeping better, knowing your prosperity is protected for the next generation. Contact tsprosperitygroup.com to schedule your free 30-minute consultation today.
2:26 left here in the third place game of the Fairfax Invitational. Trevor Mader with you here tonight, and it is a 41-28 Nodaway Valley lead over East Atchison. On the inbound, Linville gets it, brings it up and across. Stops, wanted to pass it, stolen away Schlueter to Merriweather. Merriweather, long pass, Headland. Headland poked away from behind. And Natalie Headland will go to the free throw line. 2:15 left in this one. Kind of slow to get her moving and in this game. Foul trouble early on. That foul is on Chloe Jenkins, by the way. Her night comes to a close as she fouls out. Spectacular night for her, leading the way with 13 points for the Thunder. It's Headland, the first one, gets a friendly home gym roll. 41-29 with 2:15 to go. Gets them both. 41-30 is our score. EA not done yet, but they've got a long way to go in the next 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Graham turns around, misses, rebound, Schlueter. Martin to Hedlund, who will run across. Hedlund, runner, no good. Rebound, put back from her is good. And it's down to single digits at 41-32, minute 50 left. Marriott to Linville. Back to Marriott, down to a minute 40. Hunt with it out top to Linville, or to Marriott rather, excuse me. Hedlund will pick her up defense. Let's let her go out for fouls. Linville got behind the defense. It's blocked by Schlueter, but she was out of bounds when she blocked it. It's out of bounds to Nodaway Valley with 1:28 left. Hunt on the inbound. Goes right side to Hayden Linville. Minute 20 to go. Linville gets a screen, goes right to left. Picked up defensively by Martin, who almost got called for the foul. Now handoff to Marriott, down to a minute 10. Right side Hunt. Hunt being guarded by Hedlund will hand it off to Marriott, and a whistle and a foul. And that's going to be on Tommy Martin. That'll put Graham at the free throw line as Tommy Martin is fouled out with 5. She'll come out. Oswald will come out. As Martin's night comes to a close. She finishes with only 2 points. First one no good from Ava Graham, so the window still, if anything, slightly open. But Graham goes 1 of 2, makes it 42-32. We'll get a timeout on the floor from Coach Mitch Barnes after the made free throw attempt from Ava Graham, who's got 9 of the night. If you're just tuning in, East Atchison scored 7 of the first 9. They scored the first 5. Nodaway Valley settled into the late first, early second quarter. They went on a run, a 10-0 run, got their lead up to 18-8. They took a 24-15 lead into the break, and we've kind of stayed around that 9 to 14-point margin. This was a 13-point game with over 2 minutes to go, and EA's got it cut down to 9 or 10 right now, but again, the hill looking pretty steep for the Wolves. A minute 6 remaining in this one. Again, about 10 or 15 minutes after this game ends, we'll have the boys' championship game. It'll be East Atchison taking on South Holt. If you're EA, you need a bucket, quick bucket, a steal, and maybe something in transition. If you can get this down to 6 with, say, 40, 45 seconds to go, stranger things have happened, but you got to get there first. Here's Oswald up and over on the left side. Tried to feed it down low. Hedlund gets it. It was blocked on the floor. Schlueter to Hedlund on the floor as a foul as they were trying to create the jump ball. Was Nodaway Valley, which would have gone to them had that been the call, but instead it's the whistle, and Natalie Hedlund is the one who's fouled, so she'll go to the line. Ava Graham is charged with that one. It's her third. And Hedlund makes the first one, 42-33. Sophia Martin will come in for Grace Oswald. The next one from Hedlund, no good. Rebound won by Graham. They've got to get a turnover quickly, does EA. Nodaway Valley will try to kill some clock. Here's Hunt, trapped. Schlueter was trying to play the steal and then gets called for the foul. She was originally thought she had her trapped in a good spot, so backed off a little bit, didn't want to get called for the foul, and then trying to play the steal gets called for the foul. Piper Hunt who's got 9 points, will go to the line for 2 shots. That's the third on Schlueter. A little offense, defense, she'll come out. Grace Oswald will come in. Nodaway Valley won't put anybody on the blocks because they want to be back. They don't want anything in transition. Hunt buries the first one. Back up to a 10-point lead, 42 seconds to go. Next one, good as well. Piper Hunt with 11, and that's the lead for Nodaway Valley. 44-33, 40 seconds remaining in this one. They need buckets, they need them quick. It's probably a lost cause at this point. Pass deflected, Headland got it back. Headland dribbling in, double team, jump ball. No, they let him play through. Headland kind of hesitated and she traveled. I think she thought there was going to be a jump ball. So she stopped for a moment, took a step in the process. And now the far side official is trying to converse. We'll see what the officials rule. Coach Dustin Barnes trying to put something. I think they might have got a timeout. Now the 3 officials again meeting just outside of the 3-point line. We'll see when we come out of the timeout if the possession arrow favors Nodaway Valley. So if they call the jump ball or the travel, it is Nodaway Valley basketball. If they granted the timeout to EA, it is EA basketball. But now we've got a stoppage. So both head coaches, Mitch Barnes for Nodaway Valley, Dustin Barnes for East Atchison, can converse. And I don't think Mitch Barnes is happy as Dustin Barnes is. Again, this game's down to 25 seconds left. And they will say EA did get the timeout. It is EA basketball. In the end result, it's probably not going to matter. And they'll put 2 seconds back on the clock, so 27. But again, it's an 11-point hole for East Atchison. And now the officials stop and told Ava Graham something. And on the inbound, they'll go to Headland. Headland contested, drops a foul. She'll go line, 24.3 to go. So Natalie Headland at the line as that foul is on Savannah Marriott, her third, and Headland gets the first one to go. She's worked her way up to 14 tonight. Can't make it 15. Rebound tipped out of bounds. That's going to be last touch by EA. Back to Nodaway Valley with 23 ticks remaining. And EA will play man. Graham wants to football pass it, and she does out to Marriott. Marriott chases it down. Finds Linville, who draws the foul. Riley Linville will go to the line. She's fouled on the arm, and now Mitch Barnes, the head coach for Nodaway Valley, will pull all 4 of his non-shooters off the block. We'll see some substitutions on the East Atchison side. Looks like J.C. Smith will see her first minutes, and the benches will clear for East Atchison. The first one doesn't get the roll from Riley Linville. And EA will bring in some reserves. Looks like Alex Barnett is into the game. Brooke Lee out there. Emily Bloom still out there. Peyton Woodring among them as well. Linville gets the second one, makes it 45-34. Down to 20 seconds to go. Will go over in the corner. Woodring deflected. Barnett out near half court. Picks it up down to 5. And Nodaway Valley's going to hold on and flip the script on East Atchison to take third here in Fairfax tonight. They win it 45-34. The Thunder finish in third of the girls bracket of the Fairfax tournament. They were led tonight by 13 points from Chloe Jenkins, Piper Hunt with 11, Ava Graham with 9. Boys game coming up in a little bit. It's East Atchison, South Holt for all the marbles. We will step aside. We'll have that game for you. Heads up, if you're watching, there'll be a whole new link, so you'll have to click on that link. But we'll be back here in a little bit from Fairfax with more coverage from the Fairfax tournament. All right, we're getting ready to begin the boys' championship game of the Fairfax Invitational here tonight. Trevor Matter with you from Fairfax, the 90th annual tournament. And it is East Atchison taking on South Holt here tonight. East Atchison led by head coach Kevin Datson. Meanwhile, South Holt, they're under the tutelage of a longtime head coach Colby Morris. They're announcing the starters right now. These two teams have met twice this year, and it was a split with both teams winning one of the matchups, and they just announced the South Holt starting lineup. It's Jace Jackson, Gannon Phelan, Cade Kurtz, Kendall Nolan among them. Also, looks like Tylen Pressman a starter as well. For East Atchison, it's Caleb Merriweather, Jarrett Spinato, Titus Eaton, Braden Graves, and Josh Smith. Like I said, these two teams, no strangers to one another in the 275 conference. They met earlier this year twice. Both games tight battles. This one for the Fairfax Tournament Championship. And if you're East Atchison, that is your goal every year. You want to put yourself in a position to win this tournament, and they're in that thanks to a strong showing in pool play. Kaylin Merriweather jumping for East Atchison. Looks to be Cade Kurtz for South Holt. First meeting was November 30th, 56-47 East Atchison. The last one was December 14th, and it was a 48-43 South Holt win. And we're underway. The rebound is won, or the tip is won, I should say, by South Holt. And they bring it up with Gannon Phelan. Actually, no, check that. Jackson hands it off right side. Kendall Nolan. Nolan poked away for a moment, gets it back for a moment. Now gets it to Tylen Pressman, leaves a shot short. Josh Smith with the rebound. Spinato, Merriweather wants to run up and lay it in, and he does. Caleb Merriweather, first points of the night, goes to the Wolves, and it's 2-0 in their favor. Kind of a frantic pace. Spinato gets a steal. Spinato goes to the rack, draws the foul. And it's 2-zip with Jarrett Spinato at the line. The foul is on Cade Kurtz, his first. East Atchison comes in. They are 6-8 on the year. South Holt, by the way, according to Misha, 5-5. And the first one for Jarrett Spinato is nothing but net to make it 3-0. The next one from Spinato, no good. Merriweather thought he had the board, muscles it away, and then gets it poked away at the last moment by Noland. Here's Kurtz up the floor for South Holt. Stops, goes to Noland, punched out by Graves, but I think they're going to get the whistle and the foul. Going up, and they will on Braden Graves. They're going to say he was on the arm. It's the first of his game on either team. So Kendall Nolan will go to the free throw line for South Holt. Misses the front end. 48 seconds in, so 3-zip East Atchison lead up to this point. Nolan gets the backwood and makes it 3-1. EA brings it up and across. Spinato. Left side Smith, high post, Merriweather, hands it off, Spinato. Spinato poked away by Kurtz. With it is Pressman. Pressman leaves it to rattle out. Titus Eaton comes up with the board. Now Graves, long pass, Smith, no good. Kurtz with the rebound. And Cade Kurtz brings it up and across for South Holt. Drives in, picks up his dribble, goes to Jackson. Jackson will feed it to Phelan. Phelan out top to Pressman. Pressman dribbling left to right, picked up defensively. He'll go back out top to Kurtz. Kurtz, lots of contact between him and Merriweather. Merriweather draws the charge. That's an offensive foul. That's the second on Cade Kurtz in the first 87 seconds of this game. Kaylin Merriweather sells that one, and EA gets the ball back. Out top, Spinato feeds Merriweather down low. Merriweather back out top, Spinato. He'll pop a three. Bang! Jared Spinato from downtown makes it 6-1. He's got 4 already, 2 minutes in. Jackson kind of lost his balance, hands it off. Noland lays it in. He's got all 3 for South Holt. Kendall Noland Got it. EA wants to run it up. Spinato kind of out of control to Merriweather. Shot no good. Graves, rebound, no good. Kick it out. Smith wanted to step back, but he traveled in the process. And now we'll see some substitutions. Looks like Edis and Smith come out. Alex Erickson, Cameron Oswald come in for East Atchison. We'll try to work out the Southold substitutions here in a moment. Noland dribbling right to left. Hands it off. And now with it is Jackson back out top to Pressman. Shot no good. Left short. Whistle and a foul. And they're going to get the push on Gannon Phelan. So East Atchison basketball. 5:17 left here in the first. They lead 6-3. We're in the corner. Graves swinging around the perimeter. Spinato. Merriweather gets on the left side. Graves in the lane. Pass and a shot. Cameron Oswald, no good. Merriweather tips it to him though on the rebound. Oswald traveled. Tried to get the position he wanted, but took an extra step. It's back to Southold. 4:55 left here in the first quarter. Jackson. Bounce pass a little behind Noland. He gets it back to Jackson on the right side. Jackson will hand it off. They want to go to Pressman, but not there. Now they'll go far side. Tylen Pressman's got it back. Kicks it out. Jace Jackson. Cole Metzger into the game for them as Kurtz came out. Fadeaway shot. Jackson gets it to roll. That's a tough shot, but Jace Jackson makes it look easy. 6'5". Southold cuts his deficit down. Here's Spinato. Swinging around Graves. Spinato cuts to the hoop, looking for a find. Instead, shreds two defenders, misses a shot. Merriweather's fouled. And Kaylin Merriweather will go to the line with a couple of free throw opportunities. Titus Eaton will come back in for East Atchison as that foul is on Kendall Noland, his first. 14 foul on Southold already. And Merriweather, a smooth shot there, knocks it down, makes it 7-5. Eaton comes in, Graves checks out. And the next one for Merriweather, good as well, nothing but net. 8-5 our score, 3:58 left here in the first. Metzger to Phelan, right corner. Jackson being guarded by Spinato, kick out, Phelan. And hands it off, Metzger, foul on the floor. And that foul is the second on East Atchison. It's the first on Titus Eaton as Josh Smith will come in. Kaylin Merriweather gets a breather for the Wolves. 3:41 left here in the first quarter. 8-5 East Atchison leading. On the inbound, Pressman to Jackson. Jackson dribbling right to left. Will hand it off. Pressman gets picked up. Kicks it back out Noland. Noland pass to Pressman on the right side. Back out top, Metzger. Metzger being guarded by Smith. Will hand it off to Pressman, who's picked up defensively. So Jackson goes behind the back. Nice move. Runner from him is good. Put it on a highlight reel from Jace Jackson. Makes it 8-7. That was a nifty sequence. Went behind the back, put the floater up. Cuts it to a 1-point deficit at 8-7. Then a reach-in foul on Kendall Nolan as he was guarding Cameron Oswald. That's a 15 foul on Southold. Those are starting to stack up, and they will bring a new face in. To the ball game. Eaton with it on the left side, goes to Smith. Right side Oswald. Back to Alex Erickson, corner Eden Smith on a cut, underhand, tough shot, no good. Rebound by Metzger. Metzger, length of the floor, blocked, rebound won by Oswald. Oswald finds Spinato, who brings it up and over for East Atchison. Smith thought about the three, he'll go to Spinato, launches the tray, bang! Jared Spinato with 7, and it's a 10, and an 11-7 East Atchison lead after the tray by Spinato. Metzger to the hoop. Here's a 2 from South Holt, no good. Rebound by Spinato. And Spinato up the floor, tried to make a fancy pass, and it's knocked away, stolen away. And up the floor, South Holt. Pressman leaves the layup long. Smith with the rebound. Spinato up, makes a pass in front of Erickson, and a whistle and a foul. And Alex Erickson will go to the line. Jared Spinato trying to drop dimes early on in this one. Fouls on Cole Metzger, his first. Yeah, going to make some more substitutions here in a moment. Erickson makes the first one to make it 12-7. Merriweather will come in. Oswald comes out. They're going to bring Colin Headland in, I think, for the shooter, Erickson. And they will, but Erickson makes both before going to the bench. And South Holt will also make some substitutions. And 13-7 our score. Just stolen away. Headland got it on an errant dribble. Merriweather out front, lays it home. 15-7, and Coach Colby Morris for South Holt wants a timeout, and he will get one. 1:33 left in the first. The Wolves on a 7-0 run here in Fairfax.
The ARC Group, we take a disciplined approach to marketing. We understand that education and experience must be at the forefront of your decision-making process, and we also understand that all farms manage risk differently. This is Tim again with the ARC Group. I would like to meet with you, learn about your operation, understand your short and long-term goals, and then together we form a plan to maximize profitability on your farm. Call me at 712-370-3497 or visit us at agrisconsulting.net.
Well, this first quarter has been the Jarrett Spinato, Kalen Merriweather show for East Atchison. They are up 15-7 as we go out of the timeout. 1:33 left here in the first quarter. Trevor Matter with you in the finals of the boys' side of the Fairfax Invitational. And South Holt with the basketball. Pressman will go right side, Metzger. Far corner, Chase Jackson. Now here's a three. Tylen Pressman, no good. That'd have been a big one. Smith chases down the rebound for East Atchison. And Merriweather brings it up and over. Merriweather, right side, Spinato thought about the three. Long pass, Merriweather hands it off. Titus Eaton will launch a three. That's good. Give Merriweather the assist. Titus Eaton with the tray. The other way, Kurtz can't answer. Rebound though by Nolan, but he stepped on the line. And it's a 18-7 lead. In favor of East Atchison. About 6 from Kalen Merriweather, 7 from Jarrett Spinato. Then the bucket as well from Erickson's loose ball stolen away by South Holt. Kurtz runs it up. Jackson trying to step back, and there's an offensive foul in the paint against South Holt. So that's going to go back to East Atchison. With 25 seconds to go in the first, Titus Eaton will come out, get a little bit of a breather after hitting that big triple a moment ago. Braden Graves checks back in for East Atchison. .24 seconds left here in the quarter. EA can tend to play for the final shot here. Spinato The pass to Smith over in the corner. Smith throws one hard in the lane. Merriweather, tough shot, no good. Jackson rebound with 5. Jackson with 3 out front. Metzger, extra pass. Shot is good at the horn from Southold. I don't have a number 20. There's not a number 22 in the program, but the bucket is good from Southold. We'll try to get that sorted out at halftime. We go to the break, 18-9 after 1 here on KMAland.com, KMA Sports YouTube channel.
Is believing. That's what you'll hear from customers that choose Barrett Auto Center of Glenwood time and time again. Barrett customers come in for vehicles and service work, but they come back for conversation and honest advice. They want one of the largest pre-owned and fully serviced inventories in KMA land, and they return when they've gone elsewhere and it just isn't the same. See and believe for yourself how little differences add up to a better car buying experience. Come back to Barrett's and Barrett'sAutoCenter.com.
Well, we played one here in the boys' championship game of the Fairfax tournament. Trevor Mader with you here tonight, and it's an 18-9 East Atchison lead over their 275 conference rival Southold. Third meeting of the year between these two teams. And it's East Atchison basketball coming out of the timeout. Jarek Spinato gets it just into the backcourt. He had 7 for the Wolves in that first quarter. Smith to Spinato. Titus Eaton, who hit a 3 earlier, will swing it to Spinato out top. Spinato, right side Smith in the lane. Graves to Merriweather. No good. Out of bounds. They might have got Caleb Merriweather with a bump. I think they did. They did. That is third team foul on East Atchison. First on Merriweather. Meanwhile, Kate Kurtz for Southold has already picked up 3 fouls. And EA is in the bonus the rest of the way. Pressman to Jackson. Out top with it, right side. Jackson in the lane. Metzger, nice find. Pressman lays it in. And the last 4 have gone to Southold after Taylor Pressman gets the bucket. 18-11 our score. Graves at the high post to Spinato. Eaton thought about launching another. Instead goes Merriweather right back to Graves. Jump ball. Arrow would favor Southold, and it does indeed become a jump ball. So the Knights can build on this 4-0 run. They bring it up with Jace Jackson to Kendall Nolan. Metzger has it out top. Now right side Nolan. Back out top Jackson. A lot of contact between him and Spinato. They let him play through. Now Nolan out top being guarded by Graves. Goes to Pressman, who's being guarded by Eaton. Metzger being guarded by Merriweather. Back to Jackson, lengthy possession. Jackson step on his defender, fade away, banks it in. Little stop and pop for Jace Jackson. Makes it 18-13. The last 6 have gone to the Knights. Here in Fairfax, Smith to Spinato. Eaton in the lane, Merriweather. Long pass, Smith, open 3, in and out, no good. Rebound punched out, though. Titus Eaton gets it out near half court. And Spinato, nice moves, doesn't get the shot to go, though. Nolan thought he had the rebound. It's out of bounds, though. Last touch by Nolan. And it stays with East Atchison with 5:47 left here in the half. Spinato inbound, he's got 7. Merriweather's added 6. It's Graves to Eaton, right side Spinato, walks the baseline, finds Smith, corner 3, no good that time either. Graves rebound, put back is good, and Braden Graves stops what had been a 6-0 Southold run. Gets it up to 20-13. And the other way, Southold with it, down 7. Pressman on the far left corner, being guarded by Eaton. Lost it out near half court. Able to find Jackson, though. Jackson gets bumped, and there's a foul on East Atchison. That'll be their fourth of the half, and the guilty party looks to be, I think it was Caleb Merriweather is what they, no, it was checked out. It was Spinato. Gets called for. We see substitutions. Smith and Eaton come out for East Atchison. Oswald comes back in for the Wolves. 5:10 left here in the first. Colin Hedlund's in there as well. Bounce pass in the lane. Spinato had it for a moment, but it goes out of bounds. Stays with South Holt. 5:04 left here in the half. Pass deflected by Hedlund on the inbound. South Holt gets it back, though. Then Hedlund gets another deflection. Oswald a steal. Oswald being guarded by Jackson. Stolen away by Jackson. Jackson up the floor for South Holt. Dribbling in. Kicks it out to Pressman. Pressman to Metzger. And now they'll pull it all the way out to Jace Jackson. 4:35 left here in the half. Jackson, right side, Metzger. He'll launch a three. Well short. Rebound Spinato. Spinato up the floor to Merriweather. Merriweather stop, shoot, lays it in. And in transition, Kalen Merriweather's now got 8. Makes it 22-13. In favor of the Wolves. Here's a three. Metzger, no good. Ooh, another opportunity for EA. Oswald gets the board to Spinato. Spinato up, lays it up, and can't get it to go. Graves, though, rebound and put back in for the second time in about 3 possessions. Braden Graves turns an offensive rebound into a bucket to make it 24-13. Just like that, a 6-0 run for EA with under 4 left here in the half. Right side, Jace Jackson. Now to Metzger. 3:30 left here in the half. And a carry call on South Holt. We'll send it back to East Atchison. Josh Smith will come in. Titus Eaton will come in. Colin Hedlund. And Merriweather will get the breathers. So EA run about 8 deep here. South Holt will make some subs as well. And we'll have Hayes Weller into the game. And 3.5 left here in the half. 24-13 advantage East Atchison. Eaton out top Spinato. Over in the corner, Oswald. Long pass, Eaton. Back to Spinato. Spinato lost it and couldn't go. They say touched by South Holt last. Thought he wasn't going to get it back, but they say it was last touched by the Knights. On the inbound, Oswald, catch and shoot, no good. Rebound on the floor, and Josh Smith just a little too aggressive, going to get called for the foul. That's the 5th on EA, and we've got the officials are just confirming, but yeah, it's on Smith, his first. 5th on EA. South Holt brings it up, down 11. With it is Jackson. Now goes to Weller, back to the right side in the lane. They went to Jackson. They got Spinato for the foul. It's Merriweather and Erickson will come back in for EA. Oswald and Spinato check out. That's going to be Spinato's first break of the game, and we'll get a timeout taken on the South Holt side. We'll take a quick one with them. 24-13 East Atchison, 2:57 left here in the half. KMAland.com, KMA Sports YouTube channel.
For over 25 years, Chat Mobility has provided you the latest technology, competitive prices, and a nationwide high-speed network. Though important, we're a whole lot more. We serve your hometown communities, sponsor your local chambers and events. It's our goal to work hard while giving back to those who graciously support us. At Chat Mobility, our interests are much deeper than providing great service. We're just committed to serving you. To learn more, see us at chatmobility.com today.
We've got 2:57 left here in the half in the Fairfax Tournament Championship game on the boys' side, and it is a 24-13 East Atchison lead over South Holt. Again, these two teams split so far this year. A pair of tight battles. That is, at least according to the Misha schedule, the last time these two teams will play in the regular season. The A's just been able to get some points on the run to push this lead up to 11 on the inbound. Jackson thought about the three. Now here's a deep three. No good from Weller. Rebound tipped around. Eaton to Graves. Graves lays it in. And Braden Graves, a nice quarter for him, continues. He's now got 6 in this frame. Up to 13. We go quickly the other way. And in the lane, laying it in is Gannon Phelan. And we are trading buckets and making it hard for the cameraman to keep up. Here's Eaton with an out top. Graves, Smith, corner three, no good. And a long rebound one by Jace Jackson, who goes up the floor, draws a foul and one. Counted from Jace Jackson. So the bucket from Phelan, and then the bucket from Jackson is a little 4-0 spurt going for the Knights, with a chance to maybe make it a 5-0 run. Spinato will come back in. Braden Graves will get a breather. That foul was on Alex Erickson, his first. And the free throw, no good from Jackson. Rebound, Josh Smith. Here's Spinato quickly up floor to Erickson. It was deflected by Metzger out of bounds. Jared Spinato just used the floor so well. That one just deflected enough by Metzger to go out of bounds. On the inbound, Eaton left open in the corner for three, no good. Spinato tips the rebound to Merriweather, who finds Smith behind the defense, and one from him. Josh Smith got bumped late by Phelan, and the quarterback for the Wolves' standout football team last year gets in the scorebook, makes it 28-17. Second foul on Phelan, and a chance at the old school three-point play from Josh Smith is good. 29-17. Jackson up the floor for South Holt. Hands it off Metzger. Now to Pressman, being guarded by Spinato. Back to Metzger. Spinato got a hand on it into the hands, though, of Jackson. Now Noland in the corner. Stop and shoot. Little 10-footer, no good. Rebound Spinato, or Merriweather rather, brings it up and over for EA. A minute 40 left here in the half. Now Spinato with it, just outside of your screen to Eaton in the corner. Smith back out top. Eaton to Spinato. 90 left here in the half. Merriweather in the lane to Oswald. Oswald through a double team, no good. Rebound, put back, good. And the offensive boards paying off for East Atchison. Oswald gets the bucket to go, and it's back up to a 14-point lead at 31-17, and then a whistle and a foul. On that one, McCameron Oswald, his first points of the night. And that foul is on Titus Eden, his second. It's the 8th team foul on East Atchison, so South Holt going to be in the bonus the rest of this half as Braden Graves will come in for Eaton. And a 1-on-1 for Kendall Noland. Misses the front end. Phelan rebound for South Holt. Pressman to Jackson. Jackson right side Metzger. A minute left in the lane is Jackson. Dribbled right to left. Lost it for a moment. Got it back on a cut. Metzger underneath the hoop. No good, but goaltending. Oswald Merriweather down there, and they're going to count it. So Cole Metzger gets the bucket to make it 31-19. That one, they hit the net. Might have got a piece of the rim too, but viciously pulled on that. You're called for basket interference on that every time. 45 left here in the half. High post, Merriweather to Spinato. No look pass to Smith, who pulls up and knocks it down. And Jared Spinato continues to drop dimes. Makes it 33-19. 27 seconds left here in the half. Loose ball. Stolen away, Oswald. Spinato to the hoop. Spinato lays it in. And Jared Spinato with 9 on the night makes it 35-19. He's just so good in transition. And South Old going to play for the final shot of this quarter with 10 left. Noland to Jackson, who lost it. 2-1, hit the deck. Graves, runner at the horn. It's banked wide. I don't think it would have counted anyway. But a strong close to the half for East Atchison. It was, let's see, it was 26-17. They closed with 9 of the last 11 to take a 35-19 lead into the break. We're going to step aside halftime here tonight at the Fairfax Invitational in Fairfax.
Looking for unlimited super fast internet you can always rely on? Look no further than FMTC's fiber internet. With so much relying on your internet these days, you need a connection you can trust. You can work from home, video chat, stream your favorite TV shows, and more without worrying about the stability of your internet. You could have what everyone else wishes they had.
Your connection to the world, FMTC.
Bedford Drug offers more than just your prescriptions. They are now providing immunizations, including flu, pneumonia, and shingles vaccinations. Plus, they offer prescription synchronization for your convenience. Stop in and visit with pharmacist Mike Schweitzer for more information. See their expanded gift selection, too. Convenience, competitive prices, and people willing to help. Just a few reasons that Bedford Drug is the pharmacy with more for you. Get professional and experienced advice on the spot. Bedford Drug on Main Street in Bedford.
For over 25 years, Chad Mobility has provided you the latest technology, competitive prices, and a nationwide high-speed network. Though important, we're a whole lot more. We serve your hometown communities, sponsor your local chambers and events. It's our goal to work hard while giving back to those who graciously support us. At Chad Mobility, our interests are much deeper than providing great service. We're just committed to serving you. To learn more, see us at chatmobility.com today.
At the ARC Group, we take a disciplined approach to marketing. We understand that education and experience must be at the forefront of your decision-making process, and we also understand that all farms manage risk differently. This is Tim McGann with the ARC Group. I would like to meet with you, learn about your operation, understand your short and long-term goals, and then together we form a plan to maximize profitability on your farm. Call me at 712-370-3497 or visit us at agrisconsulting.net.
Looking for unlimited super fast internet you can always rely on? Look no further than FMTC's fiber internet. With so much relying on your internet these days, you need a connection you can trust. You can work from home, video chat, stream your favorite TV shows, and more without worrying about the stability of your internet. You could have what everyone else wishes they had.
Your connection to the world, FMTC.
Seeing is believing. That's what you'll hear from customers that choose Barrett Auto Center of Glenwood time and time again. Barrett customers come in for vehicles and service work, but they come back for conversation and honest advice. They want one of the largest pre-owned and fully serviced inventories in KMA land, and they return when they've gone elsewhere and it just isn't the same. See and believe for yourself how little differences add up to a better car buying experience. Come back to Barrett's and Barrett'sAutoCenter.com.
Well, we are ready to begin the second half here in Fairfax tonight, the 90th annual Fairfax Invitational. Trevor Mader with you here tonight. Boys Championship game, East Atchison and South Holt. East Atchison would love to win this tournament on their home court, and they are 16 minutes away, 16 minutes of basketball at least that is, away from doing that. They lead 35-19 coming out of the halftime break. Jared Spinato leads the way for them. He's got 9 points, been nifty with the basketball as well. Caleb Merriweather's had at 8 for the Wolves. They're trying to hold on and get the win. South Holt a couple times has been able to get this deficit down to say 5 or 6. Only to have EA balloon this lead back up. And on the inbound, Jarrett Spinato brings it across for East Atchison. Here's Braden Graves, back to Spinato. Spinato stop and shoot, bang! Jarrett Spinato won't be stopped. He's got 12 of the night, 38-19, and EA's doubled up on South Holt to start the fourth. Kurtz, who was in foul trouble early, had it. Now Pressman leaves a shot short. It's tipped out. Titus Eaton wants to chase it down into the hands of Graves. Eaton will trail. Graves to the hoop, lays it in. And the first 5 of this half have gone to East Atchison after the 3 by Spinato and the bucket by Graves, and it's 40-19. Kurtz lost it. Spinato with the steal. Spinato up the floor, lays it in, and Terrence Spinato now with 14. And it's now 42-19. Kurtz hit the deck. That's a travel. Spinato guarding him, gets him to turn that over. Jared Spinato will slowly bring it up the floor for the Wolves. He's got 14 on the night. And off Braden Graves. High post Merriweather. Merriweather hands it off to Smith. Lost it. It's usually the other way around during football season. Smith behind the defense. Shot no good. Merriweather put back no good. Rebound punched out but not before a foul. And a whistle on East Atchison. That might be like Caleb Merriweather. It is. It's his second. It goes back to South Holt. 6:20 to go here in the third. 42-19. First 7 of the frame have gone to East Atchison. Jackson kicks it out. Pressman to Kurtz on a cut. Kurtz underhand, no good, but he's fouled. And Cade Kurtz, who spent the majority of the first half, just watching because he had 3 fouls early. We'll go to the free throw line. That foul is on Josh Smith, his second. Kurtz, first one off the iron, too strong. And it stays at a 23-point margin. This was an 18-13 game. Since then, a 24-6 run, and stays at that as the free throws missed. Merriweather to Spinato. Graves hit the deck hard, just kind of lost his footing. And it's stolen away. Nolan finds a man. That was Phelan who's going to draw the late foul. Spinato came back really late defensively, and Gannon Phelan gets the bucket to make it 42-21. That's the second field goal from Phelan tonight. Third foul on Spinato. And Gannon Phelan with a chance at the old school three-point play. Buries it to make it 42-22. Here's Graves bringing it across. They've got Spinato out of the game. It's a steal by Southolt. Jackson had it blocked from behind by Merriweather. Now Smith, football pass out front to Eaton, who lost it out of bounds. And it goes back to Southolt. But Kayla Merriweather said, to Jace Jackson. They cover a lot of ground to do that as well. And loose ball on the floor, and Pressman gets it back. Dribbles in the lane. Nice thread to Phelan, who gets it to go. And Gannon Phelan with the last 5 for Southolt. CA doesn't waste any time bringing it up across half court. Loose ball. Nolan Smith fighting for it. And the foul is on Smith. Back to Southolt. It's a 5-0 Knights run with 5:15 left here in the half. Jackson will hand it off. Left side, Pressman, Nolan cut to the hoop, lays it in. And that run is now up to 7-0, and I think Coach Kevin Datson is going to take a timeout, and he will. 42-26, East Atchison leading, 5:03 left here in the third. KMAland.com.
Bedford Drug offers more than just your prescriptions. They are now providing immunizations, including flu, pneumonia, and shingles vaccinations. Plus, they offer prescription synchronization for your convenience. Stop in and visit with pharmacist Mike Schweitzer for more information. See their expanded gift selection, too. Convenience, competitive prices, and people willing to help. Just a few reasons that Bedford Drug is the pharmacy with more for you. Get professional and experienced advice on the spot. Bedford Drug on Main Street in Bedford.
Well, we've traded 7-0 runs here so far here in Fairfax in the third quarter. 42-26 East Atchison. Early stages of the second half. They scored 7, got up to 42-19. Thought maybe this was going to get out of hand as Southolt's found a way to get some points to cut it back down to 16. But I think these next 5 minutes and 3 seconds are going to be the tail of the tape. Braden Graves brings it up and over. Colin Headland into the game now for EA. Oswald with it. He'll stop and shoot from inside the free throw line and gets it to go. Cameron Oswald, another field goal for him, his second of the night, makes it 44-26. Back up to an 18-point lead. Here's Pressman to Phelan. He'll go in the lane. Kurtz, double team, trying to make the pass. Stolen away Merriweather. Merriweather feels like he's got numbers. Pulls it out, looking for something. And will hand it off to Braden Graves. Graves, right side. Eaton, stop and shoot. No good. Graves, though, rebound and put back. And one from Braden Graves. He has done that 3 times tonight. Got the offensive rebound turned into a bucket. He gets an and one out of it there. And just like that, it's back up to a 20-point lead for the Wolves, and Graves now with 10. That foul is on Gannon Phelan, his third. Cole Metzger comes in. Tylen Pressman will check out. And the free throw from Braden Graves, no good. Merriweather tips it sky high, but Metzger comes up with a rebound. And they'll bring it up and over with Kendall Nolan. 4:10 left here in the third. Thrown away. Jackson couldn't hang on to it. There goes back to East Atchison. Jared Spinato will come back in. Titus Eaton will get a breather. Jared Spinato, 11 points to lead Coach Kevin Dodson's team up to this point. Here's Headland. Spinato on the left side, driving in on Metzger, makes a find right side Oswald. Oswald will pull up again, hits another mid-range jumper. And Cameron Oswald now with 6 on the night, 48-26, up to a 22-point lead. Noland way out top, Metzger. 3.5 left here in the third. Noland. Metzger, high post Kurtz, right side Jackson. Jackson off a screen for 3, no good. Rebound, tipped around. Oswald touched it last, stepped on the line. Out of bounds, back to South Holt. 3:24. Left here in the third. Third meeting between these two teams this year. And now the rubber match trending towards the Wolves. Here's a little layup good from Gannon Phelan, who's now got 9 of the night, 48-28. Spinato up the floor to Headland. Graves, Spinato, corner 3, bang! Jared Spinato with 17. It's up to a 23-point lead. It evens what has been their largest lead of the night. With 2:50 left here in the third. Metzger, right side Kurtz. Kurtz back to Metzger. They'll swing it around the perimeter. Now Nolan, corner 3, launches a sky-high ball that is tipped around on the rebound, and they're going to say Phelan might have been a little too aggressive, and he was. So the foul on Phelan, his 4th. Spinato will bring it up with 2:30 left here in the third. Right side Oswald. Oswald swings it in the lane. Merriweather kind of quiet in this quarter and goes out of bounds with it. Alex Erickson will come in. Braden Graves checks out for East Atchison. Phelan, who's been playing with 4 fouls now, comes out. They made a substitution as well. We'll get that worked out for you. Over in the corner, Kurtz, long pass. There's a 3. Pressman, they need it. It's no good. Colin Headland gets the rebound for EA. Spinato runs it out to Erickson, kind of falling down, misses it, but Merriweather there to clean it up. He misses the shot. And then the rebound won by Jackson, and Merriweather pushes a little bit. He gets called for the foul. I think Merriweather knew, too. He was guilty of that one. It's a third on Merriweather. 2 minutes left here in the third. 51-28. Spinato, another steal. Spinato one-on-one with Jackson. Lays it in. Jared Spinato's just got such quick acceleration when he gets to the ball. And it's now a 25-point EA lead, their largest of the night here in Fairfax. Jackson to Pressman. Over in the corner, Kurtz. Kurtz being guarded by Headland, turns it over. Eaton and Smith will come in for EA. Merriweather and Oswald check out. 90 seconds left here in the third. 53-28 East Atchison. It's a 18-9 quarter for the Wolves. As Headland with it out top, will hand it off Erickson. Erickson to Smith, got by his defender to the hoop. Underhand scoop, no good. Headland rebound, putback is there. And Colin Headland into the scorebook makes it 55-28. With a minute left in the third. Kurtz to Pressman on the left side. Now in the lane, Kurtz a little too strong for him. Nolan had it, lost it, gets it back. Down low, Metzger picked up defensively by Smith, so he swings it out to Nolan. Walks the baseline. Now Kurtz, dribble drive through the trees, lays it in, the underhand. And Cade Kurtz, his first field goal of the night, makes it 55-30 with 35 ticks remaining here in the third. Spinato to the hoop. Spinato can't get it to go. Kurtz gets the rebound. 25 left here in the third. Kurtz brings it up and over with 22. Being guarded by Spinato. Goes behind the back. Kicks it out. Here's a three. Pressman, no good. Rebound smacked around. Spinato's got it. One-on-one with Kurtz. Spinato draws the contact and one from Jared Spinato. Did a good job of kind of leaning into that. He knew Cade Kurtz was in a bad spot. Spinato now with 21. That's the fourth on Kurtz. And Spinato will go to the line with 11.7 left in this quarter, and he makes it 58-30. Up and over goes South Holt. Down to the final seconds of the quarter. Jackson, tough shot, gets it to roll. And Jace Jackson into double figures as we end the third. 58-32, East Atchison in control of South Holt. The Wolves 8 minutes away from winning a tournament title on their home floor.
For over 25 years, Chat Mobility has provided you the latest technology, competitive prices, and a nationwide high-speed network. Though important, we're a whole lot more. We serve your hometown communities, sponsor your local chambers and events. It's our goal to work hard while giving back to those who graciously support us. At Chat Mobility, our interests are much deeper than providing great service. We're just committed to serving you. To learn more, see us at chatmobility.com today.
If you're looking for unlimited super fast internet you can always rely on, look no further than FMTC's fiber internet. With so much relying on your internet these days, you need a connection you can trust. You can work from home, video chat, stream your favorite TV shows, and more without worrying about the stability of your internet. You could have what everyone else wishes they had.
Your connection to the world, FMTC.
Well, we go to the fourth here in Fairfax, 90th Annual Fairfax Invitational, and it is a 58-32 East Atchison lead over South Holt. Trevor Mader with you here tonight, KMAland.com, KMA Sports YouTube channel. South Holt basketball out of the timeout. With it out top is Jackson, being guarded by Eaton. Hands it off. Nolan streaking to the hoop. Leaves the layup short. Spinato with the rebound. Spinato up the floor. No good. Graves, Nolan fighting for the board. Nolan gets it. Here's a run out. And laying that one in is Tylen Pressman. So Pressman cuts it down to 24. And Spinato will run it up quickly. EA loving the tempo of this game. That's probably been in their favor. Graves goes to the hoop and draws the foul. With 7:20 left in regulation, that foul on Cole Metzger, his second. Fourth team foul on South Holt. Graves airballs the first free throw. He can't help but kind of chuckle at himself as his teammates, Kalen Merriweather and Josh Smith, try to give him some words of encouragement. And Graves misses the second one. Nolan with the rebound. Metzger up across half court. Lost it on the floor. Graves gets it back. Here's Spinato. Spinato, no look. Dime to Smith. Lays it in. And Josh Smith, 60-34, our score after the bucket from Smith on the feed from Spinato. And Nolan got held as he tried to go up. It's on Merriweather. That's, I think, his fourth. It is. It's the 7th team foul on East Atchison. Colin Headland will check in for Caleb Merriweather, with Kendall Noland at the free throw line. 6:58 to go in this one, 60-34. First free throw no good from Noland. Rebound Eaton. Spinato brings it up and over. In the lane, Headland got by the defense. Blocked by Noland, who did a good job getting over. Now up the floor, Pressman, no good. Rebound, Garrett Geyer. Shot no good. Fouled, though. And Garrett Geyer will go to the free throw line. With 6:43 left, and that's the second foul on Braden Graves, and 8 fouls for EA. With 6:43 left, tells me this could be a long final 7 minutes as Geyer makes the first one to make it 60-35. First points of the night for him. His next one, good as well, 60-36. Under 7 to go. Quickly up the other way. Graves through the traffic. Lays it in on the feed from Spinato and Brayton Graves now with 12. As Jackson quickly goes up. Here's a 3. Nolan. Good. And it's 62-39. We'll get a quick timeout on the floor here. KMA video stream. 6:25 left here in Fairfax.
Kane with Gowing Plumbing. Gowing Plumbing is the name to remember for 24-hour service. That includes after hours and weekends, because that is when problems usually occur. We're located in Shenandoah, but we also serve the surrounding communities. That's the way it's been done for more than 70 years. And we work on boiler heat, so call fully licensed Gowing Plumbing any time of day or night. 246-1803 or after hours at 712-310-9248.
Well, 62-39, East Atchison leading South Holt here in the championship game of the Fairfax Invitational boys bracket. Third meeting of the year between these two teams. It was 18-9 after one, 35-19 after two. The Wolves have led by as many as 28. Right now that lead at 23. They've got the basketball coming out of the timeout. And a throwaway. Graves wanted to go to Smith. Smith wasn't there, and it's back to South Holt with 6:20 remaining. On the inbound, Metzger going right to left. In the lane, Geyer, a little pull-up from him is good from about 8 feet out. And Garrett Geyer, his first field goal tonight, makes it 62-41. Spinato through the defense, kicks it over. Eaton, corner 3, no good. Headland rebound, put back, no good, but he'll go to the line. Jared Spinato, again, just sees the floor so well. He had Eaton open in the corner. And Titus Eaton and Spinato now able to share a laugh about it. So here's a free throw from Colin Headland. That foul, by the way, on Geyer, his first. Headland buries the first one. He's got 3 points now, 63-41 with 6:02 to go. East Atchison came into this game 6-8. They were 2-7 not long ago. His second free throw no good. Rebound by Noland. And Metzger just goes up, blocked from behind by Headland. He'll stay with South Holt. After the swat, they were 2-7. They beat Nodaway Valley. They beat West Platte. They lost to Rockport. Then they beat Falls City. They beat Rockport in this tournament. It's Pressman trying to figure out what to do with it. He'll kick to Geyer. Shot no good from him. And rebound Josh Smith. Smith racing up, trying to find Headland. It's tipped around on the floor. Headland had it for a moment, out of bounds. And they're going to say arrow to South Holt. With 5:42 to go, we'll see some substitutions. Looks like Alex Erickson will come in. Josh Smith out for East Atchison. 5:38 to go. Tylen Pressman with it on the left side. Dribbled left to right. He'll hand it off. Metzger had it poked away for a moment, and it was a foul in the process of the poke away attempt. Stay on the arm. That one's on Titus Eden, his fourth, as he lobbies for an explanation. Cole Metzger will go to the line, and now Cameron Oswald will come in for Eden. .5:27 left. Metzger, first one, good. 63-42. Well, so East Atchison comes in. They had won 4 of their last 5. South Holt, as Metzger misses that one. Spinato with the rebound, but it's stolen away on the throw out. Nolan got it for South Holt. Will come into your screen now. It's Nolan left side. Jackson to the hoop. Little 8-footer from him, no good. Rebound won by Graves. Out to Oswald. Oswald will slow it down. As we approach 5 minutes left now, Graves, right side, Spinato. Spinato finds Headland. Headland back to Erickson. Erickson to Oswald, to Spinato, to Graves. Left side, Headland. They're fine with taking some time. Loose ball, tipped away, stolen away by Geyer. Noland hands it off to Jackson out top. Geyer, left side. Pressman in the lane. Metzger, Headland backside help, gets the block. Back to Metzger, though, on the rebound, who found Pressman, who goes right back to Metzger. Stop, shoot from him, long of everything. And that is out of bounds. Last touch by Geyer. Back to South Holt, back to East Atchison, 4:26 to go. South Holt came in, they lost 2 of their last 3. They started the year 1-3, got to 4-3. I've just kind of rode a roller coaster so far this season. As Kalen Merriweather comes back into the game for East Atchison. Spinato up the floor, stolen away by Metzger, and then Geyer throws it away. I think he wanted to go to a cutting Tylen Pressman, but it wasn't there. And give it back to EA with 4:14 to go. Now, last year, the Falls City boys won the Fairfax tournament. We've got a whistle. We got a stoppage. The officials trying to confirm something, and whatever it is, Kalen Merriweather will inbound it. Inbounds it to Spinato. Spinato, as he gets told by Coach Kevin Dodson to relax, brings it up the floor to Graves. Graves dribbling in, kick out Eaton. Eaton dribbling left to right. Now to Graves, extra pass. Merriweather lays it in, and Kalen Merriweather now into double figures with 10, makes it 65-42. And to the hoop, scoring and drawing the end one is Garrett Geyer to make it 65-44. 2 years ago, I did East Atchison and Rockport in the finals of this tournament, and tight game. Rockport down the stretch did just enough to beat EA as Geyer gets the old school three-point play. Then, as I mentioned earlier, go back to 3 years ago. South Holt held off EA. Here's a steal attempt, but Merriweather gets it back, and then Jackson thought he had it cleanly trying to get the steal back, but the officials say otherwise. And Coach Colby Morris wants an explanation, that being South Holt head coach Colby Morris. He is giving the official the business, and Coach Kevin Dodson of EA will take a timeout. We'll take one with them. 65-45, 3.5 left in this one here on KMAland.com.
Great John Wooden once said, "It's the little details that are vital. Little things make big things happen." Just as in the world of sports, this quote is vital to the work that we do at Hackett Livingston Funeral Home in Shenandoah. We take care of all the details so that you can focus on what is most important, caring for your family and healing. Hackett Livingston Funeral Home, serving all of southwest Iowa since 1951.
HawkeyeFord.com. It's where you'll find a complete selection of pre-owned cars and trucks. It's also where you can estimate your trade-in value and receive a no-hassle quote. Since 1988, Hawkeye Ford has been offering a high level of customer service and a commitment to making the process of buying your vehicle an enjoyable one. They strive to deliver 100% satisfaction every time you visit their location on Highway 34 east of Red Oak or on their 24/7 location, HawkeyeFord.com.
Game down to its final 3:37 here in Fairfax tonight. Trevor Mader with you, the 90th edition of the Fairfax Invitational. Looks like it's going to go home to East Atchison as here's Merriweather with it in the lane. Goes up, left it short. Graves gets the rebound, had it poked away. Kendall Nolan ends up with it. 3:20 to go. Jackson in a tough spot, shot deflected. Nolan gets it back. He gets it to go. Kendall Nolan continuing to play hard. 65-47. We approach 3 minutes to go here in Fairfax, and Spinato goes to the hoop, draws the foul. Kendall Nolan has 10 now for Southold, I should add. A foul on Garrett Dyer, his second, and Jared Spinato's got a game-high 22 points tonight. Makes it 23 with that buried free throw. 66-47. This is the East Atchison team really coming into their own. So we get to the second half of the season. That one is good as well from Spinato, getting 24. 2:55 to go. Nolan to Jackson. Back to Nolan. Nolan will stop and shoot. No good. Rebound tracked down in the corner. Metzger swings it. Tried to swing it to Crossman. Spinato stole it for a moment, but they say he was on the line. So it stays with Southold. 2:39 left. And I think Coach Colby Morris going to take a full timeout. We'll take a 30 with them. 67-47 East Atchison here in Fairfax.KMAland.com.
Iowa Western Community College has important news for you. If you're a high school senior trying to figure out what your next step in life will be after high school, consider this. Students learning trade-specific skills will get you into the workplace quicker, making a good living and having a lot less college debt. Iowa Western offers 1 to 2 year programs in nursing, welding, industrial tech, and advanced manufacturing, plus many others. Great skills and great pay in less time. Talk to Iowa Western Community College in Clarinda and Shenandoah and start planning your future now.
We've got 2:39 left in this one. And East Atchison is on top of Southold, 67-47. The Fairfax Invitational Championship, and the Wolves, I've said it throughout this fourth quarter, they are starting to play some good basketball. Rough start to the year. And part of that can probably be attributed, they had a deep football run. I mean, their last game was in late November, and I mean it was November 19th was their last game, and here's a three, no good by Jackson. Spinato ends up with the rebound. Spinato pulls it out, 2.5 left. So their last football game was November 19th. Their first basketball game was November 29th. So there's probably some bumps, some bruises. Football shape and basketball shape are two different things as well. Spinato with it out top. Through the defense, will make the find Eden. Eden had an open look, but he won't pull it. And they give it back out to Braden Graves. Graves goes to Eaton. Eaton spins around a defender. Here's Spinato. Back to Graves. Titus Eaton feels like a guy that's going to be a fantastic rec league basketball player in 10 years. Just has that look. And Spinato goes to the hoop and lays it in. And that's 26 for Spinato. And hey, that's what we all want. We all want to be great basketball players 10, 15 years down the road as well. 69-47. There's our score. Geyer, a three, no good. Down to the final 90 seconds. Spinato Left side, Oswald. And Oswald will hand it off to Spinato. Player of the game so far tonight, I would say, would be the tournament captain. Has it poked away from him with 1:17 to go. Titus Eden will inbound it to Graves. Graves just goes hard to the rack, lays it in. He's had a sneaky good night with 14, and it's 71-47. A lot of second chance opportunities have came for Mr. Graves. 60 seconds to go. Stolen away Spinato. He might have one more in him. Spinato lays it in, and he's got 28 on the night to make it 73-47. With 45 ticks to go, the benches will clear, but not before Graves gets a steal. I think he's going to pull it down. He could have ran it, but Braden Graves instead will hand it off to Jared Spinato. Down to 30 ticks remaining. Spinato almost stolen away by Jackson out top. Jackson didn't get it, though. Now Graves has the basketball. 23 to go. Spinato hands it. Gets on a handoff, being guarded by Geyer. Geyer all over him. Graves gets it back. And we're going to dribble out the final 15 seconds of this game, it looks like. And no, we won't, as it's out of bounds off the foot of Spinato. Back to South Holt with 10 seconds to go. And the benches will clear for both sides. And the South Holt crowd will give an applause. That's the East Atchison crowd. With 10 seconds remaining. Pretty impressive performance for the Wolves tonight. So we'll have a shot attempt, no good. Merriweather gets the rebound, and the 90th annual Fairfax Invitational Tournament trophy is staying home here tonight. East Atchison is a 73-47 victor over South Holt. Big night from Jared Spinato. Braden Graves added 14. Kalen Merriweather scored 10 for the Wolves. They moved to 7-8 on the year. They will return to action coming up when they take on DeKalb. That'll be tomorrow night. As for South Holt, 5-6 on the year now. Kendall Nolan, Chase Jackson had 10 apiece for them. They turn around tomorrow. They travel to Stewartsville, Osborne for that one. Full rundown from this will be available online later on tonight, KMAland.com. Your finals, East Atchison beats South Holt 73-47. Saying so long for KMA Sports, I'm Trevor Mader. Thanks for listening, and have a great night.